Hey everyone, we won't be doing a build today. Instead I wanted to show you some new enclosures that we're having manufactured. There's three models. They have a few variations each. The first one being what I'm calling the ABM1. It comes either unfinished, which I can powder coat, anodized black, or anodized silver. In my opinion, there wasn't a good one battery enclosure available, hence the ABM1, designed to try and minimize wasted space, but at the same time still make for an easy build without having to grind out screw posts and such. With an 18650, and in all of these you're going to see I try and got the dimensions to where the sled sits to the right of the 510. If you go right underneath, then you need to allow for even more space for the wire popping out of there. So nice and tight. In fact, before I got the main order, they had sent some samples, and I built this DNA 75 here, and I've been rocking this thing ever since, and awesome size. I said it's a one battery enclosure. It'll fit the 18650, plenty of room on each side for the wiring without being too close to the edge, and you can even fit 2700. I designed the special sled here. They use different contacts. And if you've watched the 3D printed Squonk video, to save on space, the contacts, or if you can see here, there's like a copper ground plane, and the top contact solders or brazes onto that, and that piggybacks the battery negative, the 510 negative, and then we just need a short wire to come hit the one of the common grounds on the board up top here, eliminating a need for an extra wire, and then the positive from the battery comes onto the board around here. So single battery mod, either 18650 or a single 2700, DNA 75 or the 75C, the bigger color screen and the three buttons. So that's enclosure number one. The second enclosure then, what I'm calling the ABM2, a two battery enclosure. It fits the Moss Max dual 18650 nice, plenty of room for the 510 on this side, and quite a versatile enclosure because you could go DNA, 75 cutout, 75C, regular 75, same deal, anodized, black, silver, or unfinished, and available with one of two lids. The solid one, if you're going DNA 133 or 166 and you want to get the two 18650s in there, or it can be used as a Squonk Mod. The 510 isn't drilled because if you're using it non-squonk, you'll want it on this side. If you're doing the squonk, you're going to want it lined up with the bottle, so over on this side. And again, designed a custom sled. Same deal, it'll fit a 2700. And piggybacks, uses the ground plane to jumper the battery negative, 510 negative. Need a short little run of wire to come reach the board. I think I Squonk bottle goes in there. So the custom sled has the bottle tray and battery all in one, and the bottle's elevated so that it's right almost flush with the lid where you'd come squonk it. All of these are 28 millimeters thick, so I got a 24 mil Addy on there. And you could probably go 25 before you start reaching the curvature of the sides here. Also a great candidate if you want to go get one here. Full DNA 200 or 250. Various LiPos will fit in there. This is a 1300, probably the biggest you can go in the enclosure. So the ABM2, either old school DNA 75, 200, 250 screen and button layout, or the new color screen. I'm assuming at some point the 200 and 250 is going to come out with this configuration. Either full DNA 200 or 250 using a 3S lithium polymer, DNA 133 or 130 or 166 using a 18650 battery sled, or a single battery Squonk, single 18650, or even a 2700. And the third enclosure has cutouts for, well, I'm calling this one the ABM PWM. So optimized for PWM. It's got the voltmeter cutout, the trim pot. Again, you can go double 18650 or lithium polymer. 1300's a nice size here. And so the dimensions, what I tried to do here, there's enough room at the top. If you fit the Big Al's IPWM, the sled mount board, which mounts on the top of the sled here, plenty of room here, and long enough that you can also use the Big Al LiPo board, which has the pot, so it's connected to the pot, and it fits nicely between there and the fire button. So minimizing the wasted space and still a little bit of slack to not make for an impossible build. So the third one then is this PWM enclosure. Unfinished, can be powder coated, anodized black, and anodized silver. I don't have one of those out right now. So those are the new enclosures. I've updated the kit pages. You can get the enclosure standalone. I've updated the kit pages where you can select these enclosures with the various kits. And wholesale available. If you're a builder and you want to buy these in batches of 10 or 20, I don't have it officially listed on the website, but contact me and we'll work out some wholesale pricing on these. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned. Several build videos coming up using these new enclosures here in the next couple weeks. Take care.